about you?
Probably somewhere in the Maldives. I like that tropical weather. I've never been out of the country, so I think that's ideal.
Gumpy, what about you?
I'll keep it, but I just want to travel the world. I ain't got nowhere specific
Okay.
everywhere.
So basically, what gonna be said, but probably the Bahamas. I'm gonna go check it out over there.
Disneyland. I haven't gone to Disneyland and I would like to go.
We're gone to Disneyland.
It does
That's
sound
what
kind
she
of
said.
cool.
Where would you want to go?
Oh,
17.
If where you want to go is
I
around the
forgot the
world, then
question.
that's
Where's
it.
your
A
dream
place I would
vacation?
actually really love to travel would either be to Outback Ireland. Forgot what it was called, but it's like this one like super rich island.
I would like to go over to America because I have
Mm.
been friends with a friend for about 5 years, and I just really want to go see him.
Aw.
I respect that.
I feel that. Yeah, boy, that's what I like.
Right.
Back to videos.
Anyways, next question. Should he pay for the first date?
Oh god.
So,
Guppy, I already know
listen,
what I'm gonna say, bro. You better
He
not
said,
steal
I'm
my
going on a
answer.
I
date.
mean, like I said before, I feel like women really want the men to provide like what you're able to give, and I feel like in that situation you're pretty much obligated. You know what I mean? Like they want to be catered to, taken care of more so than anything else. So I feel like in that sense, I'd be paying for the date.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm all about like equality. So I feel like guys want to feel pampered just as much as girls do. So I feel like it should be either or. Like, sometimes a guy wants to feel like he's being catered to or taken care of and stuff. So I mean, I wouldn't mind it.
That's a woman.
Alright, damn. Gumpy, what about you?
You know what I'm saying?
You better not steal my answer,
Man,
bro.
it's time to get it in deep. Should a guy pay for the first date? If that bit like $600 and you was the one to order the most, hey, you better drop at least a good 300 right there. You feel me? We gonna have
Oh,
to
so
have.
splitting
Yeah.
But if
someone.
we
I have
married
to
and
have.
stuff like that, and then we go on a date, I'll pay you, Phil. I'll pay. But if we going on a little I want to get to know you, not paying. I'm finna go straight to that bathroom, then out the back door.
That's
You heard
Pimping,
it
crazy.
never
real
simping.
hard. I think some
I feel that pettiness. I could
But if
respect
you
that.
A1, I'll pay though. If you A1, I'll pay though. Keep it a buck.
Yeah.
McDonald's Happy Meal.
Listen, I mean, if it ain't on the kids' meal, you ain't getting it.
Let them know.
Okay.
Indeed. Let them know, loss.
Okay.
On
That's what I like.
me.
Me personally, I would pay for the first meal. Like, be like, oh,
She's
shit.
gonna pay when she broke.
I would pay.
Okay.
It's like, why would you invite somebody to a date if you're broke?
You really don't need to
I
be
agree
going to
with that.
dinner if you
Usually
can
it has
afford
to be like
it.
the
Like, I would
person
be like,
that
you want to
like
go
asked for the date. That's how I see
walk
it.
to the park? Like, I mean, that's just not it.
They a
You
real ass
already
motherfucker
know
keeping it a
my
buck on
status
first.
with
Letting you
like
know
I
that they
don't
don't
do
have enough.
relationships, so like I see it more
Wait, what you
equally.
said, Gumpy?
I just say split the check. Both of you pay. Both equally.
Oh, yeah.
Cash in at the same time. Just
Indeed.
split it. 50-50.
The first
50-50.
date. Understand
Why,
it.
who
What
the
I
frick
think
has
is
to
just
pay
basically
more?
what
Why?
he said, just exactly the same words what he said.
But princess, like, if you were asking
Look, I
me
don't
for
do
sure,
Freaking
I feel like
shaky.
as a girl, you should always have backup money. You never know when things are gonna go wrong. If he gets a little
For real.
creepy,
It's
if you're
fine.
just not feeling it, you got to be able to afford whatever you decided to pick on the menu. If you ever have to pay for the
It
bill,
just
you
don't
should have
take
the
much
money for
about
it.
it.
If you can't afford the restaurant, don't eat there.
For real.
I mean,
It's that 50-50. Look, though,
So,
that's what I'm
do
saying. It
you
ain't all
vote?
about money, though, because people be thinking everything about money. It's whatever satisfy you both, because some girls might not want to be all that classified. If somebody tell you that they
But
can
like,
afford to take you on a date, but they'll take you on a picnic, you should accept that.
okay.
When they had the realest answer,
So,
though.
what is the 3 most important people in your life?
mine either. Oh my god.
PA.
3?
Oh, sorry, I
My
was so
parents,
loud.
in
My
fact.
bad.
Sorry.
My bad. The most important people in my life, I definitely have to say, starting off, I mean, in general matter, I would have to say my family, the shawty, and then my friends, of course. Like,
Yeah, you got a
those are my
shawty?
family, period.
Oh me, he does.
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
that's
His private life. We're gonna.
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't really have 3 people. I like my mom and stuff because I've
Mm,
been under her since I was younger. Like, people got daddy's girls and stuff. Like, I'm a mama's girl, so that's one for
facts.
sure. My closest brother, The one I share my mom with, probably like him. Whoever my significant other is will probably be the last important
Uh,
person. Yeah.
Oh,
No, that's
uh,
crazy.
excuse me?
three. So like he said, family.
I
Oh,
got
he
a
could have did
Ah,
specific
that.
cause
set
that
three.
smack is really just it's my mom, my dad, and damn, that's it, low key.
What
Oh,
got
my
you
best
into the
friend. Oh, my
smack?
best
Feel
friend.
that.
Yeah, my best friend, and then like yeah, that's it. I only got two. You feel me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it. Stop. You gonna make me
My
blush.
three is my mom. You cannot forget your mom. And then Sally, you cannot forget
Aw.
Sal. Probably the ones around me the most.
Yo.
I'm touched.
First person, baby brother. I love that kid. Second person, mother. Third
Okay.
person, most important, my best friend. That's it.
I like that
None
list.
of
Of
my
course,
family's
if
in
there was
this
a
list at
fire
all.
without a doubt,
What?
save my baby
So
brother.
I'm gonna
That's
have to list
okay.
my two 10-year long friends.
It's a
They've
long
been my
time.
friends for as long as I can remember.
See, I'm
It's
about to
Leon
debate at this
and
point.
Bun. They are my greatest friends. One of my more recent ones.
Listen to the
They only
games,
been friends
bro.
with me for like 3 years. Their name is Ash. Those are my three.
Oh,
I
that's
hold
adorable.
friends above all else.
Has to be my first one has to be my mom. She's been there all my life, so yeah. The
Oh,
second one has to be my best friend, because I've been friends with him as 5 years, as you know, and he's been
mhm.
there every time. And the third one is my
Wow.
grandma, because she makes the best cookies.
I
Aw.
feel that.
Hey, let
Grandmas
them know.
make
Tell
the
grandma send me
best
cookies on
We
me.
food.
support
You
that.
feel me?
We
I'll
support
make it
that.
On me.
God is number one. Family second,
Relatable.
including my parents, of course. Um, and three, childhood best friend, Kaya.
You gotta include the best friend. It's kinda the
Yeah.
thing. You gotta do that.
Person?
Oh,
I
oh.
thought he's like a spirit.
I mean, he's like our father. So like, I already have about, I
Yeah,
got
like
my
yeah,
father
he's like
on
he's
earth.
Technically.
You
he's
feel me?
related
So
to
I don't want
everybody.
to call the man upstairs my
He's the
father too. I
father
only
of
got one
all.
father. No disrespect to
Father
him,
of
Be
father to all.
considered a heavenly father
But my
when your
pops,
parents are your earthly father.
yeah, yeah, that's what he is.
Are you
Did
from
you grow
Florida?
up and
Hey,
how did
yo.
it affect you?
Kind of, because
Wait, what was the
um,
question?
I didn't have much time at really a lot with the parents because I was always working much more, like in the beginning. So I spent a lot of time with my grandma Buck and my childhood friend Kyle, Jamaican descent house. I don't know. I was kind of always to myself. This is why I'm more of a quiet one, less talkative. So I don't know. I felt like I was more different from everybody else. There's things that I handled differently when it came to emotions, myself, who I am as a person. The best way I could describe it.
What about you?
I say I grew up in the hood, but technically that's what it's called. Seeing how everyone is, and like I just recently moved from where I was living at all my life. Going back there now, I'm just like, oh God, like I really was living here. This is what I was dealing with. But I used to disassociate myself from whoever I was around. I was never trying to be like everybody else.
Right.
So like
Yeah.
I'm pretty good. Like I think I'm straight considering where I was raised at and shit. So I
Facts.
mean,
Okay.
yeah.
Big West Coast baby in here. You feel me? Y'all gonna understand it today. Sacktown, straight up in Fontana. You feel me? Already gonna tell you how that went. Couldn't wear no colors like red or blue because the game banging stuff. Couldn't walk certain sides of the things, but at the same time, still grew up good. You feel me? You kind of move around it
You didn't
and
glitch
you do
yourself
your
out,
own
Missy.
thing. So that's what I did.
Smart.
And now we up over here in Florida side now, and yeah. That's a whole different story.
Out here, which is Las
Nah, I
Vegas,
missed my side.
but it didn't really affect me. It's just just living out here, living my life.
You blow my
Born in
mind.
DR in a place called Lower Level. It basically sounds how it sounds. I was so out of it that I didn't even know TVs were real or that restaurants
Mm-hmm.
were real. I was like that it doesn't exist. Um, I don't know if you guys know what sync is, but sync like is a type of metal. That's literally what was the roof for us. Until I moved here, I moved to the Bronx. Then I did, moved to Brooklyn. I didn't even have like a stable place. My mother was over here trying to get us to come here, so I was always moving around place to place. So I didn't really have a stable place you know, it didn't really affect me. It actually made me grow as a person.
I have a friend that's in a similar situation.
Oh, that was the
Stuff's
question. How
hard,
does
man.
it affect you? The not
I'm the
answer.
rich kid that
The not
lives
answer.
amongst the poor. I live in the middle of nowhere in a desert. I live in the rich side of the neighborhood. We overviewed the poor side. School was hard though, I will say that, because I did not fit in. And that's the only thing that I'm really affected with. I just didn't fit in anywhere.
Wow.
I grown up in Canada and I've been living in a decent household with my mom. She is not that strict, but if I raise my tone a little bit, I'm getting the bell.
Nah, I got affected a little bit, but honestly, it just shaped me into the person who I am today. You feel me? I feel like that all happened for a reason. It was nothing bad, you know, just life. Things happen, school. That's it.
Pretzel.
Monet.
Monet.
Yeah. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
I've been waiting for you to answer this question. Alright. Okay, so I would say super speed, definitely like a sick trail to like follow me or whatever.
Man.
Regeneration, those are the two. Or before anything happened, you could just dip out of the way. There's so many things I would do, but those two, super speed and regeneration.
Probably telepathy. Have y'all ever watched the movie with Taraji P. Henson? So she can hear like all the men's thoughts and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, because everybody ain't honest. I just want to know people's true like intentions.
Put Dumpy on the spot.
Do it only gotta be one? If I could
Think
just turn into a shadow and bring anything I want into a shadow, you feel me? Void, like I could bring anything into that mother, you know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Like that. Unless I just want to
Like a
snatch
black
somebody
hole
up, put them
type
into that
stuff?
void, you feel me? And pop them out wherever I want. And then if I could have a second step to it, I would want to be a shadow. So therefore I could be a shadow, drag it into that, you know, into the shadow and then boom, pop it out like a void. Like, oh yeah, you feel me? All right, move on.
So listen,
Yeah.
my superpower would be able to just take someone's power and use it as long as I want. Just give it back.
He just finessed his way into using multiple.
I'm gonna make sure not to get them.
You'll probably.
Teleportation.
This man.
Teleportation.
That's actually going to be one of mine.
It would be so easy.
I'm kind of debating between two here. My two is either going to be interdimensional portal opening, like Doctor Strange type, where I could just open a whole portal to a different dimension, or teleportation.
They're free.
Think about it. It's useful. I could just open a portal to where everything is free. Walk in, walk out.
Would be probably going invincible. Like, turn to anything you want. Like, just think about it. If you're in trouble, just turn to a rhino and go invisible. Boom!
Yo.
So this has been our first official podcast episode. Thank you for watching. And we'll be back with episode 2. We're all going to be in your closet and we're going to pop out.
On me, subscribe and like, because we going to grab it. You want to enjoy this podcast, because if you didn't, I'm going to hit you with a tamale.
We are
Big
ready.
Granny, you see we got a thing. Goofy.
Making up for teenage crime.